back to the shop. We're back here at JTech. We're doing another video. This time we're going into term 4, beginning of term 4. I had to restart my term, got a little ill, and now I'm back. So in this video we're going to be covering the mounting and dismounting of a tubeless tire on a single rim piece, so a solid rim piece. So first what we're going to start with is right here. You're going to start with your PPE, so you're going to need your safety glasses, a pair of gloves. You're going to need a valve core remover. What I don't have listed here is a couple of wrenches to remove the valve stem. And you're going to need the tire bars and some tire soap. To start, you're going to want to remove any weights that might be adhered to the tire that are along by the bead or any sticky weights inside the tire well. Once removed, you want to go ahead and lay the tire flat and remove the valve core to let out any of the air. Now you want to make sure the air is all the way out of the tire before you start trying to dislodge the bead. So once you pop the, because if you try to pop the bead while there's still air in the tire, there's a lot of pressure, it can still blow, there can still be an accident. You want to be very aware of what you're doing because tires are almost like a hand grenade, especially when they're heated up. There's so many things that could go wrong with a tire, so you want to be very careful, very aware. So we're going to go into the first thing in removing the tire from the rim. So as you see me here, after I remove the valve core, the air deflate out of the tire, I'm going to take tire soap or an approved tire lubricant. Sometimes it's like a petroleum base, like a grease. You want to apply that on the top around the bead, right next to the bead. You want to do about an inch all the way around, as you see here. You want to stand the tire upright and then apply on the back side the same lubricant with that, starting from the bead. Now, with the tire in the position, you want to take the tire irons, the two bars, and you want to place them in approximately 6 inches apart. You don't want to go too wide with it because you don't want to fight that bead over the lip of the tire. You might damage the rim, you might damage the tire, you might take chunks out of the bead while trying to pull that lip over. So you want to get the right amount that will allow you to pull the first lip over. You pull the bars down as demonstrated here. And once you have that down, you leave one bar in, that holds that lip up, and it is kind of your guide. And you just start taking what's called bites, just small bites, and you start pulling that lip right over, and that lip comes right up. You go work your way around the tire, and that'll bring it right up. Now with the lubricant on the second side of the tire, and with that the first bead already popped up, you then take the bar and you place it, you stand the tire upright, place the bar behind the tire, or the weight of the rim to fall back, and as you pry the tire up, that'll finish it off and pull the tire off the rest of the way. And that completes removing the tire from a one-piece rim. Okay, now that you have the tire off and say you're inspecting it or doing what else, now it's time to put the tire back on. So what you want to do before you actually put the tire on the rim, you're going to look at and inspect both components. So when you're going to start with the rim, you're going to look for any nicks, bends, cracks, anything, maybe cracks between the spokes, any cracks in the rim, anything you couldn't see that the tire was covering. Any components, you're going to make sure that the valve stem is tightened and things like that. Then you're going to move on to the tire. You want to inspect the tire, you want to inspect the inner liner, make sure there's no punctures of anything coming through. You want to be careful as you're rotating the tire around. You want to look for any bubbles, anything like that. You want to look at the bead so that there's no obtrusions, obstructions, anything like that, so the bead, when inflated, can properly seat right on the edge of the rim. Once you've done that, then we're going to take it from here, and you're going to take the tire, you're going to lube that sidewall, again, 1 inch all the way around. You're going to place that tire right on the rim, and with a little force, little effort, you're going to get that first bead right over the rim. It's very easy. It goes on really easy. There are some tires that may be difficult because the thickness of the sidewall, but this particular tire is going to go on really easy. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your tire bar and you're going to get up on the tire and you're going to stand and plant your feet firmly. Now, one foot you're not going to move. The other foot is going to rotate with you as you take small bites with the bar and pulling that bead over. And you're going to be really careful in doing this because, again, you don't want to damage the bead because that bead needs to sit and seal the air once you start pumping air into that tire. So once you get to the last bit, depending on the tire again, it might be a little forceful, a little stomp, a little hammer, but you get that lip right over. That is putting the tire on by use of the tire iron. And there you have a mounted tire. So the next you want to move to is inflation of that tire.